Hey guys, I'm here in St. Anne's Hill. It was one of the original upper class neighborhoods of Dayton because it is on the hill, but a lot of road noise here because you have Kiwi Street and US 35 behind me. So you see they're working on this building back here. And there's just not adequate parking. Over here you have the Islamic Society of Dayton, and down the street there's Baumberger Park, and above that it's a nice brick building. It's the Turkish American Society of Dayton. A lot of Turkish immigrants here. Turkey, of course, is a first world nation. They're industrialized, member of NATO, secular, representative democracy, and they're Islamic. But that's neither here nor there. I really want to talk about this subdivision of homes, which was an issue last night discussed at City Council. And they said, you know, these kind of issues could be addressed in the upcoming comprehensive plan, because neighbors were complaining about parking. And it really seemed that they're most upset because there's been drug activity on that property before, and they really don't want it subdivided. Well, Councilman Worth spoke out and said in the comprehensive plan update, we also need to address parking requirements, because you shouldn't be allowed to subdivide homes and not provide adequate parking. A few things to notice here. He's the council representative of Planning and Zoning Commission. And when you join, you're given a book listing out all the ordinances and the zoning map of Clarksburg. All of Mulberry is zoned residential 4, meaning apartment towers are allowed there. Anything up to apartment towers. But in the zoning code, it lists right here, page 32, multifamily dwellings need to have one space for every unit. So this has already been addressed in the current code. The issue is that the zoning there allows for anything up to towers. There's nothing these people can do to stop it, provided the owner of the property provides adequate parking space. I think it doesn't even have to be on the property. It can be within 300 feet. I'm not sure of that. I'll have to look that up. That may only apply to the central business districts. Okay, so what happens if they update the comprehensive plan and drop that to single family homes? Does that mean that the owner of that property could no longer subdivide it? No. Because zoning changes only take effect when the property changes hands. So this has been litigated earlier in the 20th century when property owners complained about zoning changes. They said it was an unlawful taking under the 5th Amendment of the Constitution, which requires, 1, due process of law, which is why zoning boards exist. It establishes a formal process, and 2, people have to be compensated if their property's taken for public use. So the Supreme Court, or courts, worked it out so that your property rights aren't taken from you if the zoning takes effect when the property changes hands. That's the reasoning. That's never been overturned. So if the current property owner sits on this property and we get a new comprehensive plan, they could, in theory, build an apartment tower there if it met the setbacks and the parking requirements. I just wanted to explain this to you and demonstrate. Council really has its work cut out for it in understanding these issues, and that's why I suggested that we hire a firm to do this for us. Experts that understand the law, the legalities of it. You know, I took a class, but it was just a citizen class. There are people with master's degrees, such as our economic developer. There's a lot to this, and you should be careful about making promises to people and let the process play out. I'll holler at you later.